You are fixated on someone who might not feel the same way about you. You feel like this person is your destiny, yet you do not understand why it causes so much pain. When you cannot sleep because they are always on your mind, when every song makes you think of them, or when you believe the universe forced your paths to cross, you must stop. What you will learn in the next 3 minutes could break your romantic dreams or prove that this bond is actually real. Carl Jung, a famous and sometimes controversial psychologist, spent his life trying to solve this mystery. What he discovered is so honest that most counselors will never mention it. Jung does not offer false hope. He reveals the tough truth about love, even when it is painful. Before we go further, take a step that will increase the power of what you are about to hear. Subscribe to this channel now because we talk openly about truths that others avoid. Like this video so more people can find this important information. Most importantly, type the name of the person you are thinking about in the comments. If you want to keep it private, just type the word destiny. Every move you make now creates a feeling that will help you understand everything better. Do it now and do not wait until the end, because what is coming is powerful and you need to be fully focused. Today you will find out if this person who fills your thoughts is truly your future or just a deep personal wound disguised as love. This information might change the entire story you have told yourself about this relationship. Are you ready for the truth? Jung found that 90% of people who think they are experiencing a fated love are actually just repeating painful patterns from their childhood. They mistake being emotionally dependent for a soul connection. They use the word destiny for what is actually a wound that needs to be fixed. But there is something else. 10% of these connections are real and hold a special meaning in your life. In a moment, I will show you how to tell the difference. If you are still listening, it is not an accident. Part of you knows this information is vital. You are looking for answers that no one has given you yet. You are tired of feeling like you are losing your mind over someone who might not even be that important to your life. Pay attention, because what you are about to learn might hurt your pride, but it will set your spirit free. Jung did not want to support your fantasies. He wanted to wake you up. This waking up is necessary, but it hurts. Here is the secret the romance industry hides. You do not fall in love with people. You fall in love with your own projections. The person you think is perfect is actually just reflecting parts of your own mind that you have not dealt with yet. You see what you need to see, not who they really are. This means that love at first sight, or feeling like you knew someone in a past life, might just be your subconscious mind putting its old problems onto someone else. But do not worry, because Jung also found something amazing. When two people have healed their past and faced their dark sides, they can meet on a deep level that goes beyond these projections. That is real destiny. It is not the movie version of romance, but something much stronger. Do you want proof if this person is right for you? Jung shared clear signs, but they are so blunt that many people ignore them. Listen closely. If this person makes you feel worried or insecure, or if you feel you must always prove your worth, that is not destiny. It is your past trauma acting like attraction. If they trigger your fear of being left alone or make you feel like you are not good enough, it is not your future. It is your past asking for healing. If you stay awake wondering if they love you, that is not peace. It is the fear of your wounded ego. The scary part is that many people are addicted to this feeling because they confuse fear with passion and drama with depth. As long as you are confused, you will stay stuck in cycles that tire you out instead of helping you grow. Now comes the part that can change your life forever. Jung found that true, fated love is the opposite of what we are usually taught. Listen to these signs carefully. It gives you a deep sense of peace, not constant worry. It lets you sleep well because you feel safe. It makes you feel loved for who you are without having to fight for attention. It allows you to be your real self without fear of being judged. It encourages you to grow without forcing you to change just to please someone else. If the person you are thinking of does not meet these points, then it is not destiny. It is emotional need disguised as a cosmic bond. I know that is hard to hear. Your mind might be looking for excuses right now, but your soul knows this is true. Jung found that people who are obsessed with finding a soulmate are often the ones least ready to have one. This is because they want someone to complete them. But true love only shows up when you are already whole. If you are desperate for this person to be the one, or if your peace depends on them staying, they are likely not meant for you. Real love does not come to save you. It comes to celebrate you. It does not fill a hole. It helps you expand. Now, do you have the courage to admit that what you feel might be a traumatic bond instead of love? Jung would tell you that as long as you hold on to relationships that drain you, you are blocking your true love from arriving. It is like holding a photo of someone while your real partner is knocking at the door but cannot get in because your hands are full. Ask yourself honestly, does this person help you become a better version of yourself, or do they keep you stuck in old habits? True love is about moving forward, not repeating the past. It does not confirm your wounds, it helps change them. Jung said that everything that bothers us about others can help us understand ourselves. If this person makes you anxious, your soul is trying to show you which parts of you need healing. Try this. Close your eyes and think about how you feel about yourself when you are with them. Do you feel free or trapped, calmer or more tense? These physical feelings are your compass. Jung taught that becoming your true self is your most important job. Relationships are just tools to help you get there. Many people mistake familiarity for destiny. We are drawn to what we know, even if what we know is painful. Real love feels like coming home, not because it is old, but because it is right. Sometimes people enter our lives for a short time to teach us a lesson and then they leave. That is also part of the plan. Not every connection is meant to last forever. Some are meant to change you forever. One of the best signs of a real connection is being able to show your flaws and fears without the other person leaving. True love does not run away from your weakness. It stays. It does not want to change you. It loves you because of who you are, including your dark sides. When you stop looking for love out of need and start healing yourself, you stop attracting drama. You start attracting people who match your healthy energy. Jung said that those who look outside are dreaming, but those who look inside wake up. The person meant for you recognizes that you are already whole and chooses to walk with you. That is the difference between a lesson and a destiny. A lesson comes with drama and intensity to show you what to fix. A destined connection comes with peace and freedom. It does not make you dependent, it makes you free. The biggest hurdle is fear, the fear of being seen for who you really are. But being open is not a weakness. If you have to hide yourself to be loved, that is not a destined connection. True love is unconditional. It does not mean accepting bad behavior, but it means seeing your soul beyond your mistakes. Sometimes the person right for you is your opposite, opening new ways of thinking for you. A real connection might have challenges, but it never feels forced. It feels natural. Are you looking for love, or are you running away from yourself? Jung warned that no relationship can fill an empty space inside you that you have not faced. The right person does not save you from loneliness. They join you in your happiness. You are ready for this when you no longer desperately need it. When you are at peace with yourself and have healed your past, you have something real to offer. This does not mean being perfect, just being aware. Real love grows through truth, not through fantasy. If someone keeps you in a state of fear, it is not destiny. Your soul recognizes its match without needing a reason. This goes beyond looks or hobbies. And for those who left your life, they were still part of your journey. They were teachers who prepared you for what is next. You cannot receive a new connection if you are still clinging to the old ones that finished their purpose. When you let go, you make room for what is real. If this resonates with you, it is a sign you are ready for something new. Jung said that when two people meet, they both change. If this person changed you, they did their job, whether they stay or go. Your task is not to guess the future, but to stay honest and keep growing. Remember that you are also someone else's destiny. You deserve a connection that respects you. Do not look for outside signs. Trust your soul. Choose a love that makes you feel bigger, not smaller. Real love is not a person who fixes your life. It is you loving yourself so much that you only choose people who honor you. As Jung said, the greatest privilege is to become who you truly are. When you do that, love is not a hunt. It is a natural meeting of two whole people. What comes next is the most difficult step of all, the transition from understanding these truths to actually living them. Jung believed that once you gain this awareness, you can no longer return to the person you were before. You are now at a crossroads where you must choose between the comfort of your old patterns and the uncertainty of your new growth. This is the moment where many people fail, because the pull of a familiar wound is often stronger than the promise of a peaceful future. Your mind may try to convince you that this person is the exception to the rule, or that you can be the one to heal them so that the connection finally becomes what you imagined. But you must realize that you cannot heal someone else's shadow while you are still lost in your own. The next phase of your journey is about silence and solitude. To attract a connection that is truly your destiny, you must first become comfortable with the silence of your own company. When you no longer use another person to distract you from your inner world, you begin to develop a core of strength that is unshakable. This is what Jung called the process of coming to yourself. It is not a lonely path, but a necessary one. As you pull your energy back from the person you have been obsessed with, you will feel a sudden rush of power returning to you. This is the energy you used to waste on worry and projection, and now it is yours to use for your own creation and evolution. Finally, you must understand that the universe does not reward attachment. It rewards alignment. When you align your actions with your worth, the destiny you are searching for outside usually finds its way to your door without the need for struggle. The true test of your progress is not how much you know about Jung's theories, but how you react the next time someone makes you feel small or anxious. If you can walk away because you value your peace more than the thrill of the chase, you have officially broken the cycle. You are no longer a victim of your past, but the creator of a future where love is a choice made in freedom, not a debt paid by your wounds. What follows is the hardest step of all, the shift from knowing these truths to actually living them. Jung believed that once you truly see these patterns, you can never go back to being the person you were before. You are now at a crossroad where you must pick between the comfort of your old habits and the fear of your new growth. This is where many people give up. The pull of a familiar pain is often stronger than the hope of a peaceful future. Your mind might try to trick you into thinking this person is special or that you can fix them to make the relationship work. But you must understand that you cannot fix someone else's problems while you are still ignoring your own. The next part of your journey involves silence. To attract a partner who is truly your destiny, you must first get used to being alone with yourself. When you stop using another person to distract you from your inner thoughts, you start to build a strength that cannot be broken. Jung called this the process of finding your true self. It is not about being lonely. It is about being independent. As you stop giving all your energy to the person you were obsessed with, you will feel that power come back to you. This is the energy you used to waste on worrying, and now you can use it to build your own life. Finally, you must realize that life does not reward you for holding on too tight. It rewards you for being at peace with yourself. When your actions match your worth, the destiny you were looking for usually finds you without any struggle. The real test of your growth is not how much you read, but how you act the next time someone makes you feel anxious or small. If you can walk away because you value your peace more than the excitement of the chase, you have broken the cycle. You are no longer a victim of your past. You are the creator of a future where love is a free choice, not a result of your old wounds. The real work begins when you stop looking at the other person and start looking at the mirror. Jung believed that we are often attracted to people who represent the hidden parts of ourselves. If you feel an intense, almost magnetic pull towards someone, it is often because they possess qualities that you have suppressed or forgotten in yourself. For example, if you are a very controlled person, you might find yourself obsessed with someone who is reckless and free. You think you love them, but you actually love the freedom they represent, a freedom you haven't allowed yourself to have. This is why the obsession feels so deep. Your soul is trying to get back a missing piece of itself. Once you realize this, the obsession begins to lose its grip. You start to see that the person is just a messenger. They are showing you what you need to develop within your own heart. When you start to build those qualities in yourself, you no longer need to chase them in someone else. This is the moment when the magic of the toxic connection fades and you are left with the truth. You will either see the person for who they really are, a human with flaws just like everyone else, or you will realize you have nothing in common once the projection is gone. This is not a loss. It is the ultimate gain, because it means you are becoming a whole person. Now, you must prepare for the void. When you stop the drama and the constant thinking about this person, your life might feel empty for a while. This emptiness is not a bad sign. It is the space where your true destiny can finally grow. Most people are so afraid of this quiet space that they run back to their old, painful relationships just to feel something. But if you can stay in that space, if you can be patient and continue to heal, your vibration will change. You will stop being a magnet for people who mirror your wounds and start being a magnet for people who mirror your peace. This is the final step in the journey of the soul that Jung talked about, moving from the chaos of the ego to the calm of the true self. The real work begins when you stop looking at the other person and start looking in the mirror. Jung believed that we are often attracted to people who represent the hidden parts of ourselves. If you feel an intense pull towards someone, it is often because they have qualities that you have pushed away or forgotten in yourself. For instance, if you are a very controlled person, you might become obsessed with someone who is wild and free. You think you love them, but you actually love the freedom they show you, a freedom you have not allowed yourself to have. This is why the obsession feels so deep. Your soul is trying to get back a missing piece of itself. Now, you must prepare for the empty space. When you stop the drama and the constant thinking about this person, your life might feel quiet or even boring for a while. This emptiness is not a bad sign. It is the space where your true destiny can finally grow. Most people are so afraid of this quiet space that they run back to their old, painful relationships just to feel something intense again. But if you can stay in that space, if you can be patient and keep healing, your energy will change. You will stop being a magnet for people who reflect your wounds and start attracting people who reflect your peace. This is the final step in the journey of the soul, moving from the chaos of the ego to the calm of the true self. This brings you to the ultimate realization that your destiny is not a destination or a specific person, but a state of being. Jung famously said that until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. This means that as long as you do not understand your own inner world, you will keep running into the same types of people and the same types of pain, thinking the universe is against you. But once you shine a light on your shadows, you take the steering wheel of your life. You stop being a person who reacts to others and start being a person who acts from their own truth. This is where true power lives. The final transformation happens when you stop asking if they are the one and start asking if you are the one for yourself. You begin to treat your own heart with the same obsession and care you once gave to a stranger. You protect your time, you guard your peace, and you honor your needs. This shift changes everything. When you walk into a room as a whole person, you no longer give off the energy of a hunter or a victim. You give off the energy of a creator. People who are still stuck in their own trauma will no longer be attracted to you, and more importantly, you will no longer find them interesting. You will find that you are only drawn to those who can meet you in your wholeness. This is the end of the story you once told yourself, but it is the beginning of your real life. The pain you felt was not a sign that you were meant to be with that person forever. It was the alarm clock of your soul trying to wake you up. Now that you are awake, you can see that every heartbreak and every moment of longing was just a step on the stairs leading back to your own soul. You are finally free to love without fear, to connect without losing yourself, and to live a life that is truly yours. You are no longer waiting for destiny to arrive, because you have realized that you are the destiny you have been seeking all along. This brings you to the final realization that your destiny is not a destination or a specific person, but a state of being. Jung famously said that until you make your unconscious mind conscious, it will lead your life and you will call it fate. This means that as long as you do not understand your own inner world, you will keep running into the same types of people and the same types of pain, thinking the universe is against you. But once you shine a light on your hidden parts, you take control of your life. You stop being a person who just reacts to others and start being a person who acts from their own truth. This is where true power lives. The final change happens when you stop asking if they are the one and start asking if you are the one for yourself. You begin to treat your own heart with the same focus and care you once gave to a stranger. You protect your time, you guard your peace, and you honor your needs. This shift changes everything. When you walk into a room as a whole person, you no longer give off the energy of someone looking for a savior or a victim. You give off the energy of a creator. People who are still stuck in their own trauma will no longer be drawn to you, and more importantly, you will no longer find them interesting. You will find that you are only attracted to those who can meet you in your wholeness. This is the end of the story you once told yourself, but it is the beginning of your real life. The pain you felt was not a sign that you were meant to be with that person forever. It was the alarm clock of your soul trying to wake you up. Now that you are awake, you can see that every heartbreak and every moment of longing was just a step on the stairs leading back to your own soul. You are finally free to love without fear, to connect without losing yourself, and to live a life that is truly yours. You are no longer waiting for destiny to arrive because you have realized that you are the destiny you have been seeking all along. As you step into this new awareness, you must realize that your journey does not end here. It is a daily practice of choosing yourself over the illusion of others. Jung believed that the path to wholeness is a lifelong process, not something that happens overnight. You will still have moments where the old memories try to pull you back, where a familiar song or a scent makes you miss the person you thought was your destiny. When those moments happen, do not judge yourself. Simply observe the feeling and remember that it is just a ghost of an old pattern. It is a reminder of how far you have come, not a sign that you should go back. You must now focus on building a life that is so beautiful and full that a relationship becomes a choice rather than a necessity. This is how you protect your soul from falling back into the trap of projection. Spend time on the hobbies you ignored, speak to the friends you neglected, and listen to the dreams you silenced while you were busy chasing someone else. When you are full of your own life, you become a beacon of light that only attracts those who are also living in their truth. You will find that the universe starts to bring you opportunities and people that reflect your new, higher energy. This is the real magic of synchronicity that Jung spoke about. Now take a deep breath and let go of the need to know exactly what happens next. The beauty of living as your true self is that you no longer have to force the future to look a certain way. You can trust that as long as you stay conscious and honest, your life will unfold exactly as it should. You are the author of your own story, and for the first time, you are holding the pen with a steady hand. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that the greatest love story you will ever experience is the one you are writing with your own soul. The door to your true destiny is finally open, and all you have to do is walk through it.